Okay, we're back. What I want to talk about this time is the planning phase of scripting. This is a thing that a lot of times is overlooked, but it's really very simple. It doesn't take that long. It's quite simple to plan this stuff out. First thing we want to look at is what do I want to make? Okay, very simple. I want to make, for example, let's say I want to make a loadout GUI. You know, a little GUI here. If you don't know what that is, we'll talk about it later. But basically what I'm talking about is the screen that comes down and lets you choose your weapons and stuff in like a combat game. A lot of groups use these. So, okay, I've got that. I know what I need to make. Now I need to know, what is it that I am making this for? Not what, who. Who am I making this for? See, because this decides exactly how we make this. If I'm making this for people that don't even know how to open up the script, all they know to do is drop this model into workspace, you know, so it works. That's all I know how to do, then I'm going to have to come up with something pretty, you know, high level, you know, just like a gun, like our earlier example. I don't remember what that was. Our earlier example was a gun. That, yeah, that's very high level. That's what I'm going to go with pretty much. Yeah, my next thing is I'm going to target kind of like Colt's admin. I want to open up a script and they can follow instructions, but they can't do any more. So, you know, like make them give me a few what these variables equal. Assign these variables, then it will make itself. It's good in the story. Or am I targeting, you know, this to people who they know the basics of scripting, but they don't know it as advanced as I do. So I'm trying to give them the basics where they can create their own built onto this. For example, I was recently asked to make a couple loadout GUIs to follow our previous example for a couple groups I did. DSD and BWC, they both wanted loadout GUIs. So what I did was, and I'll just go ahead and bring up this model here to give you this example, because this is a lot of thing a lot of people don't think about when they do this. I'm just going to bring up the example here. Here we go. And what you have to do from this here, take these weapons, here, modification, okay, I'm going to take these weapons here, cut, put them in server storage, screen GUI, drop it in GUI, delete. Okay, this is our GUI here. This right here is the GUI. Anyway, I open it up, and it gives them everything they need to know. First of all, it tells them my studio made it. Tells them who it's made for, so in case they miss this, they don't think that, you know, these people are free. And they go to this base, they think these people are free modeling. No, this was made for them. And then I got instructions on how to use it. This is very simple. Okay, it gives you instructions. Right here, it tells you if you wish to add any more weapons, just put the weapon in server storage, make a GUI button for it, give it the same name as your weapon, add the name to the list below, to one of the lists below. You know, I got my primary weapons and my secondary weapons all through here, just the basic stuff. But see here it says stop editing. This is very important. If you need them to do any editing at all, tell them where to stop. Okay, that's very important. So I have a line here that says stop editing past this point. Everything else is for me. You don't need to know that. You don't even look at it. You know, if you want to, if you feel like you can't help yourself, just go like this. Okay. But anyway, you know, or am I taught? You know, those are basically, okay, if you're making it, these are the people you're targeting to. Somewhere in this category, okay? Or you might go a little bit lower. I did this once. Go a little bit lower. Give you an example. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use my plugin. No, I'm not. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to do my sets. Building helps. Yeah. Vehicle health right here. I made this for vehicles. As you can see, it's fairly basic. Once the vehicle health value is changed, it runs through here, checks to see if the vehicle value is 0 or less. If it is, it breaks joints, waits 5 seconds, destroys the vehicle. That's, like really simple. Well, it was designed to where if you wanted to, you could do like, you know, instance new explosion, and then make the explosion equal script dot parent dot, I don't know, hood of the car, whatever. You could add your own. It was made to where it just give you the basics. This is how it works. Here, make it fancy yourself. This model is very successful, by the way. So it is a legitimate means of, doing that kind of stuff. It is a legitimate means of doing that kind of stuff. Just so you know, that's one option here. So this is the range you're going to want to be making your stuff in. You don't want to go any lower, you don't want to go any higher, because you can't go any higher. But you're going to go any lower. I mean, you don't want to hand a blank script where you're going to do everything. That makes your whole effort pointless. You might as well not have tried. This is the level at which, we're building things. So define who it is, Is this a tool to help other developers, or is this just for people that need a free model? Because they're free modelers. That is the question. Answer that question. Who you're making for. Get a target audience. Go from there. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to close this video out. Thanks for listening.